party. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh says development of Northeast is vital for India's progress. Change in army strategy on the cards and militancy hit Northeast in face of Supreme Court strictures. Weatherman predicts heavy rain in northeastern states of Assam, Arunachal, Meghalaya and Nagaland. And on third day of the fifth test at the Oval, India scored 240 runs for loss of 7 wickets at lunch. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee, and now the news in details. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said there is no challenge for the BJP in 2019 Lok Sabha polls. In his valedictory speech at the National Executive Meet in New Delhi, the Prime Minister said people can easily choose between the 48 months of BJP rule and 48 years of rule by a family. Briefing the media on Modi's speech at the end of the meet, senior BJP leader and Communications Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad informed that the Prime Minister also spoke on the NRC issue in Assam and said there's a difference between a legal citizen and an illegal migrant.
अब 2004 में हम क्यों हारे, इसकी चर्चा आज 2018 में करने का क्या मतलब है? काफी लंबा समय गुजर गया। उस समय हम हारे तो हारे, लेकिन आज हम बाकायदे समय नहीं एक मिनट, अच्छा बाबा, ओके। इसलिए उसकी चिंता कोई नहीं है, ये आपका। और फिर आपसे मैं एक बात पूछता हूँ, ये कोई 2014 के बाद हम कोई पहली बार आपसे चर्चा कर रहे हैं क्या? इतनी विजय हमारी हुई है। ऐसी जगह जहां हमारा म्युनिसिपैलिटी का काउंसलर भी नहीं था, वहां हमें 2/3 बहुमत मिला है, आप भी जानते हैं। चलिए।
Earlier in the day, the BJP expressed confidence that it will again come to power in 2019 by winning more seats in the Lok Sabha elections than it had bagged in 2014. It alleged that the opposition does not have a leader, a policy or a strategy, and their only agenda is to stop Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In its political resolution called Vision Document 2022, passed in the National Executive in New Delhi today, the party also accused the opposition of being desperate and only doing negative politics. Briefing the media, senior party leader and Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said the people don't stand by those who bring negativity in politics. He said under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, the government has vision, passion and imagination for the development of the country. He said the political resolution also talked about making a new India by 2022, which will be free of poverty, communism, casteism, corruption and terrorism.
साकार करने की दिशा में भारत ने बहुत तरक्की की है, समाज ने भी साथ दिया है और इसलिए पूरा विश्वास इस प्रस्ताव में जताया है कि नया भारत साकार होके ही रहेगा। और कैसा है नया भारत? गरीबी से मुक्त, भ्रष्टाचार से मुक्त, आतंकवाद से मुक्त, जातिवाद से मुक्त, संप्रदायवाद से मुक्त, ऐसा एक नया भारत 2022 तक स्थापित होगा, इसका आज विश्वास इस प्रस्ताव में प्रमुखता से किया गया है।
Moving on, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has said development of the northeastern region is vital for the country's progress. He was speaking at the Nest Fest in New Delhi on Saturday to welcome fresh students from the region to the national capital. He said the Narendra Modi government is committed to increasing communication and linkage as well as mobility in the region. The Prime Minister wants speedy development of the region and stressed that India can only develop when the northeast develops. The Home Minister said India has developed at a fast pace with improved air, road and rail connectivity.
अब नॉर्थ ईस्ट का डेवलपमेंट कितनी तेजी के साथ हुआ है। रेल कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ी है, एयर कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ी है। इतना बड़ा परिवर्तन नॉर्थ ईस्ट के अंदर हम सबको देखने को मिला है। और आप सबको इस बात की जानकारी है कि सादिया ब्रिज, जिसकी कल्पना आदरणीय अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी ने की है, असम से लेकर अरुणाचल तक उसका इनागुरेशन करने का काम हमारे आज के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई जी मोदी ने किया है। पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में कम्युनिकेशन, हर प्रकार का लिंकेज यह बढ़ाने के लिए हमारी सरकार पूरी तरह से प्रयत्नशील है।
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will address the concluding ceremony of the Second World Hindu Congress in the U.S. city of Chicago today. The event has been organized on the eve of the 125th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's historic speech at Parliament of World's Religions at Chicago in 1893. Naidu will also participate in bilateral discussions with several world leaders on the sidelines of the meet.
The Indian community in America, the Telugu community, were playing a very constructive role in strengthening the relationship between India and USA. I compliment you all from the bottom of my heart as a representative of Indian people.
The army is looking at recalibrating its counter-insurgency strategy in the militancy-hit northeast in the wake of an overcautious approach being adopted by its field units following the Supreme Court's strict orders to the CBI probing a number of cases of alleged extrajudicial killings in Manipur. Military sources said the army headquarters was deeply worried over the rising casualty figures on the part of the army in Manipur, as well as a marked slowdown in the intensity of its operations against militants in the state, where over 10 major militant groups are active. The top brass of the army held a detailed deliberation last month to look at recalibration of operations, since there appears to be a manifested caution being exercised because of the directives of the court on cases related to the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, the sources said. The northeastern states of the country, Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Nagaland, have been witnessing on and off monsoon rains since the last many days. However, no good showers have been observed over any of the state since the last several days. Now, due to the shifting of eastern end of the axis of monsoon through northwards, close to foothills of the Himalayas, rainfall activity is expected to increase over Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Therefore, moderate to heavy rains with few very heavy showers in isolated places of these states are expected during the next 4 to 5 days. Meanwhile, Tripura, Manipur and Mizoram will receive rains, but comparatively less in intensity, as only moderate rains will be observed. In Meghalaya, State Legal Services Authority under the National Legal Services Authority held a National Lok Adalat on Saturday on all subject matters in the High Court of Meghalaya, Shillong. The Lok Adalat sorted out many cases pending for a long time. Lok Adalat has the power to settle disputes for cases which are pending or such matters which fall within the jurisdiction of and are not brought before any court. The Lok Adalat can take cognizance of those cases where the parties mutually agree to bring the matter to the Lok Adalat, or where one party, by moving an application to the court, seeks its permission for referring the case to the Lok Adalat. In Assam, Minister of State for Cultural Affairs Nobokumar Dole today announced that the second Guwahati International Film Festival will be held from October 25 to 31 simultaneously at Srimonta Shonkordev Kalakshetra and at Jyoti Chitrabon in Guwahati. Talking to the media in the city, Dole said 60 countries from all over the world will participate in the festival and 100 films in 50 different languages will be screened. Chairman Jyoti Chitrabon Film Studio Society Pabitra Margarita said the theme of the festival will be Vasudeva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is a family. The budget for the festival will be 3 crore rupees.
प्रदर्शन करा होबो बुली तेउल
In Manipur, Education, Labour and Employment Minister Thokcham Radhesham has said that understanding the socio-cultural and religious practices of indigenous communities can promote integrity in the state and the country as a whole. The minister was speaking at the inaugural function of the 2-day national seminar on cultural and religious transition among the native communities of Northeast India at DM College of Science, Dhanamanjari University, Imphal. The seminar was jointly organized by India Foundation, New Delhi, Department of Social Work, Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, Regional Campus, Manipur and Center for Manipur Studies, Manipur University.
This seminar will be able to bring out the strengths, the positives of the different cultures of different tribes which are settled in the entire Northeast. And I really congratulate the team and also welcome the team of India Foundation. We have very rich culture, and
The Meghalaya Pradesh Mahila Congress Committee staged a protest at the Congress Bhavan in Shillong on Saturday against the increase in prices of petrol and petroleum products. They shouted slogans and displayed placards against price rise. Talking to newspersons, President of the Mahila Congress, Joplin Scott Shilas, said the rise in prices of petroleum products is affecting the common people and the government should bring the prices down. In sports news, on day 3 of the 5th and final cricket test at the Oval, India was 240 for 7 at lunch, still trailing by 92 runs. All-rounder Hanuma Vihari scored a gritty half-century in the morning session as India went into lunch with 240 runs on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. After a disappointing end to the second day's play, Vihari played a courageous knock in the morning session alongside Ravindra Jadeja, controlling the damage done by England pacers. Both the middle-order batsmen stitched a crucial 77-run partnership for the 7th wicket, taking India out of trouble. Vihari notched up his maiden half-century in Test cricket. The Delhi Police Special Cell claims to have arrested a 37-year-old alleged self-styled General Secretary of the Manipur-based banned terror outfit Kanglepa Communist Party People's War Group, identified as Moirang Them Rana Pratap Rana alias Paikoba. Deputy Commissioner of Police Special Cell Sanjeev Kumar Yadav said the accused was arrested from Manipur's Bishnupur on Tuesday. He was wanted by the National Investigation Agency and a reward of Rs 2 lakh was announced on his arrest. And finally, in Manipur, students held a protest demonstration against NSC and IM, condemning the alleged physical assault on all Manipur Students' Union cadres at Nungba on Saturday by some NSC and IM members. Students from several schools in the area organized the protest by forming a human chain. The students showed placards that read, "Remove NSC and IM from Manipur." Before winding up, the headlines once again. BJP confident of recapturing power in 2019, Prime Minister Narendra Modi says he foresees no challenge to his party. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh says development of Northeast is vital for India's progress. Change in army strategy on the cards and militancy hit Northeast in face of Supreme Court strictures. Weatherman predicts heavy rain in northeastern states of Assam, Arunachal, Meghalaya and Nagaland. And on third day of the 5th test at the Oval, India scored 240 runs for loss of 7 wickets at lunch. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.